Hey everyone, this is Rahul. I am a certified mathematics trainer and coach. I'm a professional in SAT and PSAT coaching and preparations along with school exam preparations. I have a total experience of 10 years and I have been teaching in over 7 countries until now. So today I'm going to talk to you about a very popular question which has been asked by a lot of students. So I'm just going to solve this particular question for you guys. So let us start. So, in voting poll, 4,000 voters voted for two candidates. 30% of voters voted for A, 50% for B, 20% of them were undecided who voted for A and B in the same proportion as votes were casted for A and B. Find the total votes of A. Now see, to understand this problem, let us make a small table over here. So candidate A has got 30% from the voters, candidate B 50%, and undecided. Now undecided were those who were voting on the spot. They were not actually thinking before they were voting, so they were 20% in numbers. But yes, they had a pattern of voting. The pattern was that they were voting in the same proportion in which the normal voting was going on. That means 30 and 50%, that proportion we are talking about. So let us try to understand. So first, total voters were 4,000. So normal votes for A is getting 30% of 4,000. If there were 4,000 voters and all were voting, that means the total number of votes will also be 4,000. So 30% of 4,000 they were getting, which is 1,200. Then B will be getting 50% of 4,000, which is 2,000. So automatically the leftover will be C, which is again 20% of 4,000. So basically it's not C, it is the undecided one, which I had referred by C. So that is going to be 800. Now 1,200 is voting only for A, okay, and out of this 800 they are voting for both A as well as B. Now how they are voting for A as well as B? They are voting for A as well as B in that same proportion in which they were casting the votes for A and B. So the proportion in which A and B are getting the votes casted is basically 30% over 50%, which is basically 3 over 5. So this is the proportion in which A and B are getting the votes. Now out of this proportion, what is the proportion of A? What is the part of A getting the votes? So from here I can find that the part of A getting the votes will be 3 over 3 plus 5. That means it will be 3 over 8. So the part of A getting the votes is 3 over 8, and the total number of voters are 800 now, because this part is meant for the undecided one. So that means this part of 800 are voting for A. Okay, I'm repeating this point again, very important point. 1,200 is directly voting for A, 2,000 is directly voting for B. Now the rest of the voters, out of 4,000 voters, that is the 800 voters, they are undecided. They don't really know whom to vote. So what they are doing the votes in such a manner that that is also proportional to the original way the votes were casted. That means 30% by 50%, which is 3 by 5. So A is taking 3/8 of that votes, and 3/8 of what votes? Of the total 800 undecided votes. So what is the part of A in terms of the undecided ones? We can find here A is going to be 3/8 of 800, which is going to be 300. So among the undecided votes, A gets a total of 300 votes. Okay, A gets a total of 300 votes, and also the direct votes that were coming for A was a total of 1,200. So in total, what is the total votes for A? So that should be this and this will be added. So the total votes for A will be 1,200 plus 300, which is going to be 1,500. So this is the answer of this particular question. This question was asked by a lot of students, so I hope this video will help you to understand how we can answer this particular question. So until next time, I'll meet you again. Take care and bye-bye.